So hello and welcome to this channel. My name is Tanya Meyer and I'm a teacher of English to adults here in the beautiful Mexico City. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for ages and ages. In fact, it's fair to say that I used to be a YouTuber before YouTube existed. This was back when I lived in the UK and I made loads of videos, and I can't remember where I'd post them, possibly on my blog at that time, which was called My Wealth Log. That's what it was called, My Wealth Log. And the idea was to gather everything that contributed to my wealth, but not necessarily material wealth. So it wasn't about accumulating money, it was more about accumulating experience that was rich. So that's what it was called way back when. Gosh, when was it? It was 2006, 2007, so we're talking well over 12 years ago, before YouTube became what it is today. But anyway, fast forward to where we are now, and I haven't really done much of this for a very long time, but I thought I would start. I mean, you have to start somewhere, right? And so here we are. So what is my channel going to be about? So it isn't my wealth log anymore, though indirectly I suppose it is, but more about mindfulness, mindful living, and really experiencing life as it transpires, not so much in hindsight, not so much looking towards the future, but really experiencing life as it happens, and then reporting to you on any learning, any lesson that I may have had, or anything that I think might be useful to anyone who might watch this someday. So my main interest, and what this channel will focus on, is four things. First thing, mindful learning. So what does mindfulness give me? What do I learn from all the mindfulness teachings and from my own experience, from sitting in mindfulness, from putting the teachings into practice, and how does that manifest? How does mindfulness manifest in my life? So that's one thing that I'll be sharing with you. The other is, because I'm a teacher of English to adults, then I also want to share about mindful teaching. So how does mindfulness come with me into the classroom, and how does it manifest during the interaction with my students, and also of course with my colleagues. I work at several places, so British Council Mexico is the main place where I work. Thank you, British Council, I love you. And CIDE is another place where I work. This is a university, one of the top think tanks in Mexico, and I'm very grateful and happy to be working there. So thank you, CIDE, I love you too. And of course I have private students who also teach me so much. And if you are a private student of mine, or have ever been, then thank you so much for everything that you've given me. And I hope you have also learned, and it's been mutually beneficial to be working together. So mindful teaching is the second thing that I want to share with you. The third thing is mindful eating. Why mindful eating? Well, because I've just come back from a journey to Spain to do the Camino de Santiago, which these next few videos are going to focus on, my Camino de Santiago experience. And I was a little bit, say, surprised by how much information is still needed about what mindful eating is, what do people like me eat? And when I say what do people like me eat, I'm talking about people who have a mainly vegan diet. I say mainly because it isn't fanaticism, it isn't something that I attach to so fervently that I can't be flexible about. In fact, I had to be flexible during this trip to Spain, otherwise I would have perished. But mainly vegan. And for many people, that is a complete mystery. So what do mainly vegan or even vegetarian people eat? So I'll be sharing about that. So that's the third thing. And the fourth thing is just mindful living. By mindful living, I mean, what kind of a lifestyle does someone like me have? So what is someone like me? Well, it's somebody who is single, in her 50s, and childless, and in Mexico. So that's quite, say, like not the norm. And I think that because it's not the norm, then I might have one or two things to offer. I'm actually quite happy, and I want to share that with you. And I want you to know that if you are a single woman with no children, then welcome to the club. And if you're not, if you're a married woman with children, then hi, here I am. Let's be friends. So yes, basically, what is my lifestyle? So what do I do all day? What do I do at the weekends? And is this something that you do? Share with me. If you do not have a similar lifestyle to me, then, share what your lifestyle is like. And I think that variety is the spice of life. So that's the intention, to share about those four main areas.